Hello and welcome to my stables. I'm the Chocobo Keeper and welcome back to Nier Replicant. Last episode we defeated Gretel, P33, and Wendy. The three bosses in the first three bosses in part 2, and we kind of saw their side of things and how that worked. After defeating Wendy, Emil destroys the town and looks at Nier and Kaine, and we go to a cutscene. Now, last episode, I think what happened was my computer had a fit because I used a keyboard function and then tried to use the controller and it did not happen. So now, go ahead, grab something to drink, grab a blanket if it is a little bit chilly in your area. It is now story time. Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed a magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. Destroy, eviscerate, crush, kill. These are the dark impulses that overwrite all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. Emil's dream. Rampage. A klaxon sounds from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. Thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone, get out of here now! Get out of here! The researcher's words are abruptly cut off as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams, the sound echoing off the walls of the laboratory until the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they have just seen. Then a female scientist takes a step back and lets fly with a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster in all of its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, its head a grinning skull, and it is massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it trumps about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of some wretched, starving beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Halua. Oh, no! Oh, no! Please stop! Oh, God! Save me! Save me! I don't want to die! One by one, the maddened cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with a focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent. And only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It is a sound that curses those that had dared bring such evil into the world, and yet one that also seems to be pleading for help. Blip, blip, blip. Two sets of footsteps echo in an otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One set belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. That would be Emil. The other belongs to a severe man in a long white coat. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrists. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey an exceedingly difficult one for a boy who cannot see. Excuse me. Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded and... Rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. The last humiliation proves too much, and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples to the floor, smashing his head on a pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. "Close your damn eyes!" roars the man. "Yes, sir," stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He hadn't realized the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as Number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning to stone anything that falls under their gaze. "Don't look at me," barks the man. "Never look at me." "I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so if you just hand me the blah..." Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. Sir, stop. You're hurting me." "I told you to keep your eyes and your mouth shut, so do it!" The man knows this boy. This weapon could wipe him out with a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold, and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. "Right then, on your feet. Let's move." Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environs are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained a deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownies slathered in a strawberry sauce. Ew! Why would you do that? His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being rendered into what could only be described as paste. The man blinks. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. After a moment, his thoughts simply cease altogether, as if his mind realizes that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. "You could go the rest of the way on your own," says the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. "I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human. You're a monster." With this, the man spins around and dashes back down the hall. A helpless Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor fade into the distance. Emil finds himself alone in a room with the stench of death and blood. For a moment, he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squashes his plan. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. "That's the howl I heard before." Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice to guide him, almost as if it was calling him home. By the time Emil reaches the third level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds from numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together. We ate cookies together. We cried together. We laughed together. And sometimes, I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for. So holding that feeling close to his chest, he presses on one slow step after the other. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister, and he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that had been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little killer the beast once possessed fades to a dull, ashen gray. And yet, somehow, it summons what strength remains and pulls itself toward Emil one slow, lumbering effort at a time. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he loved more than anyone else in the world. Halua, The moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to his sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Halua, but everyone says you're too powerful. They say it's too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil watches her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waits in utter, perfect silence. So then what was the thing we fought as... in part 1? What was the thing we fought? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The moment number 6's petrification is complete, her memories flood into Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold, all alone in the world, with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother. And yet, it was that little brother who, in his sense, saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother racked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep in a single silent voice. Aww. It's kind of sad. Blip, 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 blip. It was our combined power that destroyed the Aerie. Whole existences, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. We took everything. My sweet, gentle sister turned into a monster. And the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. If my instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process, if that power ends up hurting someone I love,
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But
It's all right. Really? Don't look back.
Damn.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if there was anything else after that, because we have, what is it, Torn, or Tarum, whatever the hell is Kaine's possessed shade guy called. So, as always before, I will jump cut to the next exciting bit.
Never seen fog this thick before. Huh? What's that? Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground. What was that? Hey, is someone there? Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
We're seeing the past, that's why it's in sepia color.
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you, anyway? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared. Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
Oh, it started to get the shade effect.
Oh, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think? Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
Red bag.
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag? Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything.
And I have an issue with that because he is the postman at Seafront, and everybody in that town knows about the red-bagged couple, so that should give him some red flags. So shame on him. If my controller would work.
Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you.
So that's how she got the ribbon.
Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh? Huh. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight.
Because that's perfectly normal for a child.
Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh?
There's a perfectly good window to her right, so yes, she would be attuned to... Her eyes would be attuned to the light.
Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound? Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry?
Oh, this is in color now. I just realized this. So we're in the present.
Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this. Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song.
So you mean to tell me that sad MIDI level of synthesized crappy notes was a song? I thought he was playing an instrument. I am no Whitney Houston or Prince or any famous, well, singer. Like, no. But that was absolutely terrible. You know, I love the game, but game devs, at least maybe put some words in there. Or if it is supposed to be an instrument, it's not, I mean, I don't know how hard it is to put an instrument in his hands when he plays, but like, come on, really?
Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there.
Oh my god. Yeah, they should have fixed the sound effects and put like some, even if it was crappy auto-tune stuff for someone that can't sing, but oh, I don't know, she's also part shade.
But you're actually pretty good.
Dude.
You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kinda stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago.
5 years.
Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
Yeah, I still don't feel bad for killing the shade off.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you
Tyrone.
actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how. Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush. You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours. So, hey, I've been thinking. How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around.
What's with the fresh blood?
Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
So that's where he comes in with the whole bandage thing. Okay.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
Why did things turn out like this? Oh, what the hell? What's that yellow thing? That yellow thing is new. Oh wait, no, that's her arm. Okay. Did he leave because of this body? I just want to be able to talk with him. I don't want him to be afraid of me. I don't want him to hate me. I want to maintain a human form. I want to look at the sun with my own eyes. I want to sing beautiful sounds. So if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human. That is not how being human works. That's not how any of this works. What the fuck?
Man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, Sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad. This is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
You're right about that.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts. I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in.
She caused the ship to drift in.
I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding. I brought a bunch of well, how exactly? Sorry.
Yeah, we've been through this already.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
No, wait! He didn't run away, he fell through the goddamn floor.
Kaine!
We'll figure something...
The two of them will...
I mean, you could just literally crawl up those beams, but okay.
The ship is
Very much aware of that. Shades! Damn it, they're in the way! Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Oh no, I got the hiccups.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good.
We
Blah
better go.
blah
No
blah.
shade would. We should use the. What on earth?
This is still one of the ugliest shades we've come across.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far
Yeah, you're gonna have to
outpace
hold on
whatever
that.
damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person.
It didn't matter how many people I ate. I was never satisfied.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
Nobody ever helped me. He's the only one who was ever kind to me. He taught me what kindness is. I will become human. We'll speak the same language. It's almost barely. And we will stay together.
You're doing it for... Yep. How sad. How precious.
The thing is, like, it almost
Now is
sounds
our chance. Attack with all that you
like
have.
she is trying to say it, and it works. Like, she does say it. But the problem is, there's still so much shade speak in there that it's very garbled. So, I mean, there is the chance, but she's going to kill everybody. So, yeah. Bye-bye.
Did we get it?
Nerp. Epic jump scene! Even though Emil doesn't have to jump.
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
All of this is for him.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey. The guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for him. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
God damn it!
I should probably heal. That's okay.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
No, I forgot the
My
explode.
word, if this continues...
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Just brushed off like a goddamn fly.
It's here and now.
Ew. It's kind of gross.
Son of a... Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
Oh wait, I can't do anything
We will
right
be in
now.
grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
Well, this is kind of dumb. I will become human.
I think we're in trouble.
What the hell are you doing? Stop him already!
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
Stop! No!
Don't be scared. Soon I'll become human. And then we'll be able to...
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed! Stop! Don't hurt these people!
Don't you want to look at the sea together?
So
you've been lying to me this whole time?
But you told me to sing.
You're a monster!
Oh.
It stopped?
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
You know, that head kind of looks like an anglerfish. I want to be human. I want us to be together.
We can never be together! You disgust me!
How could I end up with such a hideous body? And yet, this world. This world is so full of evil. A week later.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much. I don't have the word. We all knew townspeople, but I never imagined I was taking...
The fault lies with that foul...
All right, there's someone else.
Fair enough.
Hey! Wait, is he alright? Come on.
Your husband, we tracked him down.
No, that big idiot thinking about... Oh, God.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have bitched him out for eating some apples.
It's saddened. Do not let it...
So, yeah, whatevs.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
I think our friend's gonna wake up soon. Let's go.
They turned our beautiful forests into this. No, my brother, we cannot defeat these humans in direct combat. Have faith in me. I know they can learn to live alongside others. I know it well. Hurry, one of our brothers just caught in a human trap. Why do they hunt us? Bunch of flea-ridden curs. Can't be letting them spoil the king's wedding, eh? Oh, The wolf den? My God. Be strong, young one. Fight. What have we done to earn such wrath? You're right, my brothers. We move tonight. The humans will pay for what they have done. Humans are disgusting, foul
weddings are the
creatures.
best.
Wolf is a shade.
You razed our forests and poisoned our streams, and now you slaughter our young. We will abide your existence no longer, mankind. You will atone for your sins with blood. Is this all that remain? The humans will be upon us shortly. We can make our escape if we move now. I hear you, my brothers, and I share your desire to die with honor. Your resolve is strong, and your pack thanks you. For the lives of our comrades, for the pride of our pack, death to the invaders.
Forget it.
Let's move.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
I wonder fucking why.
He seeks the king of Facade. Such dogged, unwavering defiance.
That was a bad
Why do
pun.
these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades, but as for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
We can never forgive you, humans. There shall never be peace between us. Never. Never. Never.
Above you! Stay on your guard!
Was Starkey really necessary for this? Those were my very words, human. What have we done to deserve such a fate?
I've already lived for far too long. But you must endure. Go, live, and think of me now and again. Thank you for being my friend.
Grandfather. Alright, what I'm doing here is, in order to get one of the weapons, I'm missing two. One of them is a chain of missions, or quest from the people of Facade. You can only get to them after you defeat Rock, which is the Ghost Wolf. And then you go back to the entrance of
This must be
Facade.
the shade that was sealed away. That was intense. No wonder they sealed that thing up.
That was easy.
Still, it was no match for our combined might.
True enough. Let's grab the surviving bandit and take him back to Facade.
But what you have to do is... Oh, I don't think he's alive. Yeah, that's a problem. No. I said no! What the fuck? Apparently that meant yes.
I'm getting out of here before those guys get back.
Oh, I'm afraid you came up with that brilliant scheme a little too late.
Ah! Damn it! Ah!
I wouldn't if I were you.
Shut up, you! I'll get you! I'll get you for this!
Shut the hell up before I tear off your arms, ram a stick up your ass, and turn you into a kebab!
Damn.
Ah! Keep her away from me!
That you were able to restrain that hooligan with words alone is testament to your vulgar speech and vile character.
Cram it up your index, book.
If you guys are done snarking at each other, let's tie this guy up and get back already.
But what you have to do is you talk to the facade guard, the entrance on the right, this
They
guy.
sentenced the bandit to 10 years in prison. The seal was open when we got there, but we defeated the Shade.
Thank you. I knew you were up to the task. The king sends his payment with his compliments. Holy shit. So in order to do that, go back to the temple, and what you have to do is you have to go back through the rooms again, the trials, follow those rules, and instead of dealing with blocks, you are dealing with shades. And also, this guy on the left here had a quest, basically people going missing in the sandstorm. Turns out it was a magic spewing large shade killing people in the sandstorm, so we'll talk to him.
There was a large shade hiding inside the sandstorm. That's what happened to your people.
It was inside the storm? No wonder we couldn't find it. Thank you very much. Here is your payment.
Stay alert. Where there's one shade, there's usually more.
Nice. Alright, so we need to go find the other guy to get the next leg of the quest. So the next quest is you have to talk to the King of Facade. This is also after you get the Cerberus key. Oh, what are we going to do?
What's wrong?
Thanks to the thieves who unlocked the seal, the Barren Temple is crawling with shades. We can't just ignore them, but they were sealed for a reason. They're very strong. Yeah, we'll help you out.
We'll take care of it.
Rest easy, good king. We are quite used to this manner of thing by now.
I wish we could help you for a change. Oh, well, ain't that some foreshadowing shit? If you remember during the Ending A episode, when they all come helping with the poison boar shade thing, whatever you want to call it, they came and helped us, and yeah, so goddamn, that's... Out of all the areas, Facade is the one with the most, like, emotional baggage. Like, goddamn. Usually there's probably going to be some banter about the quest that we're doing.
Everybody in Facade seemed kind of depressed.
I wonder why!
Little surprise when they were attacked by wolves and their queen lies dead.
They all really loved Fira, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
We should help them if we can. They've earned that much.
You're right, Kaine.
No, a desert rose. Interesting. Never picked that up before, but yeah, like, come on. Come on, Emil, like, while I think that's kind of safe to say, yeah, they're depressed because, oh, I don't know, their queen died and shit. Oh, it's one of those flying creeps. God, they're creepy. I don't like it. We can't keep up with this thing, Jesus. And he didn't give us any loot, you bitch.
We better take our time.
No wonder the masked people couldn't take this guy out.
Save such chatter for a later time.
Or I can just kill him in, like,
We must stay
real quick.
calm and approach this slowly.
Calm my ass.
Alright, well, that's done. That was quick. Yeah, that was it.
The shades inside this temple are far more powerful than I expected.
Either way, we're done here. Let's report back to the king.
Sure. So basically, you just go through all the rooms that are closed and just kind of just take them out. Expected more of a bigger boss fight, but okay. Thank you for dispatching the shades. Here is a small reward for your work. I got the weapon. I got the weapon. What you need to do now is you can either do this one or two ways. The final weapon, you need to get into the Shadow Lord's Keep, go all the way, and when Popolenta will say, please just go back to the village, it's easier. You can do so, and then do this huge ass quest that takes you, I think, all over the map. And, the quest covers in the Forest of Myth, and you have to go to the Lost Shrine. Yeah, I looked this up because I'm a little bit lazy. You do that, and then you finish her quest, you get the weapon, or you can just finish Ending B. I'm opting for Ending B because I don't want to be running all over this area. So I did pick up a side quest, so I might do that off camera a little bit. Now in the first game, you were able to like use these as like, oh, can I use this now?
It appears.
Oh, nope, still can't use this. Okay, well, that sucks. Hey, I leveled up. I am going to try that mission again, where you read the diary and whatnot. So that's what I'm gonna go for, and do that at a later point. You can examine the grave. That's sad. Yeah. So right now we are. What do you want?
What are you doing in the middle of the desert?
Nier, ゼルがさ、チタってきて。
Oh, just checking Wolf's been on the move lately, so I was curious. You sound like you're 12-year-old girl.
Well, be careful.
That was weird. Can I talk to you again? No, that was really weird. I thought she was gonna give a quest.
Is that?
Yeah. It's the girl who was almost killed by her lover.
Oh.
There can be no reason for her to be wandering alone in the desert.
Oh, I'm sure there's a reason. Grown-ups always have reasons for stuff like that.
A bit of a simplistic analysis, but perhaps true nonetheless. And seeing how our little group is often a half step from madness, I suppose we've little room to give advice on such matters.
Yeah, he's got a point. He's definitely got a point.
Can't take the boat out right now because the canal's apparently crawling with shades.
What?
Hate to say it, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to walk.
When the fuck? What? When was that a thing? That's really stupid. That's never happened to me. Or happened in game. What the fuck? Alright, well. Guess we're taking the long road, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment on what your favorite part of the episode was. If you have any tips and tricks for getting rid of Louise in a super speedy manner, as what I do is after I defeat the Shade boss and do the story bit, I go back and I do the speed run because there are achievements for fighting them in a certain amount of time. So, if... Oh my god, I just one-shot the boar. Holy fuck. That's... I'm impressed with myself. Holy shit. So give me some comments, some helpful pro tips down in the comments below. Don't forget to scratch the subscribe button and peck the bell.
What is it?
So, we can finally save Yona now, huh?
It would appear that way. What is it, lad? You've quite the pensive look on your face.
Listen, I need your advice. It's about Kaine and Emil. This upcoming fight with the Shadow Lord is gonna be rough. And while I'd do anything for Yona, I'm not sure it's fair to drag the two of them into this.
Are you truly worried about such a thing now? After all our merry little band has been through?
Hey, the fuck's this hot garbage you've been spewing?
Someone's been eavesdropping, eh?
Kaine, Emil, look, I just...
Wanted to leave us behind? Why, so we'd be safe? Fuck that.
Kaine's right. You accepted me. You told me we'd be together no matter what happens. Now it's time for us to return the favor.
Don't make me start talking about loyalty and debts and all that. You know I hate mushy shit.
She's even tapping her heel in an impatient manner, and I love that small little touch.
But...
If it makes you feel better, we're not doing it for free. After we rescue Yona, we're totally gonna call in a favor of our own. We're going on a journey to cure Kaine's possession and restore my body. It's gonna be tons of fun. Just think of all the delicious local foods we can try along the way.
I'm gonna eat way more than my fair share. So you better get ready to pony up.
Thanks, you two. We're gonna rescue Yona. I swear it.
Well then. Go ahead and pick the bell so you cannot miss the next episode.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
Pick the bell so you know when the next episode is out. I hope y'all are having a great one, and I will see you in the next one.